Shit's about to go down. Our contact with the brigade is lost, and I fear we may be lost as well. How could you say such a thing? The battle is not yet even fought. We mustn't give in to despair, not until the nobles answer for all they've wrought. It ought not to have been like this. My brother was too soft, too indecisive. The enemy! So we're dealing with white mages for the first time in this run. I owe you a debt of gratitude for rescuing the Marquis. I pray I am able to repay it, even a little, by aiding you in this. Alright, here we go. Defeat. Okay, so that's the main objective here. That means technically, I guess, we could ignore everybody else. So it's the first time we don't have like a defeat all enemies situation here. Okay. An immediate miss from him, which is also a nice start here. Thank you. Okay. Everything happening very quickly as usual. So 123 HP. It's like the closest thing we've had to like a boss, basically. Kind of like double the HP of most of them. But that happened so fast, I don't know what she cast there. I mean, there's a white mage. What is she casting on us? Holy. Already. 12, that's not too bad. But a lot of enemies here. Damn. Interesting. Okay. So it is our turn. Now, the first question is... how does... yeah, so we can't use any of this, but obviously the point is to try and gain enough points to start using some stuff. That's why we have metal available as well. So I think what I would try and do... I don't even know what she's casting here. I don't think it tells you if I... status. Oh. Yeah, so I guess if the game's doing it too, then it must not be the worst idea in the world to just have mages that have the other ones, just turn them into red mages, basically. There's always been a strategy that I employ, oftentimes, where possible. I need to check if red mage was an option again, but for now, at least, let's just focus on the situation at hand. How much damage? 60? Holy shit. Yeah, Monk's off to a nice start. I'll take that. I would take that all day. Okay. What could Attila do? Whatever, let's just move it there. Probably won't work. Oh, it can? Nice. 75%. We'll take it, I mean, unless we want to hit her, maybe. But nah, let's do this. 3, okay. That must be, like, incompatibility related. Now. Let's get going with this. Is it worth just going for the black magic here? How much damage? 22. It's not a lot. I can't see. Again, like with this, there was a way to, like, pre-move the camera. You had to, like, hold down something and then move the camera. I don't remember. It was like this. But this is just like your camera, the perspective stays the same. I can hit her, I guess. I think I should probably still go for that. So we're all bunched in pretty hard here, but there aren't any black mages to exploit anything, so maybe it's still fine. Let's see what he can do. Not quite. Yeah, wouldn't work. Well, that does. I want to see how much damage it's going to do. So I can't see how much damage it'll do if it's kind of hitting like that. But whatever. Let's see, he's got the flame rod. Only 26? I swear he's got the flame rod equipped. Maybe I made a mistake and I didn't equip it. What's she gonna do? Damn, she's immediately getting involved here. This could hurt. 30. Okay. He's immediately gonna do some kind of cure. No? I'm surprised. Fine. Very bunched up fight here. Let's see what Deleter can do. 30. That's a good hit. Argarth. Ah, he can't quite finish it. Or can he? Damn. Good work from him. Now, can they revive each other is a question as well. 24. Okay. This guy's quite a long way away. Right. So, for now at least, we're looking good, I would say. I think we need to finish off the White Mage. 1 HP left. Wow. 95% chance. Take that. Face this way. What can Attila do? Rush and stone. Just try and push her back if we can. She does have a parry. Let's see it. Fair. Since we only need to take her out, is it wise to just do this? Minus 20. Fine. I'm still going to do it, I think. Wait. I think we should be alright up here. 25. Just want to double check something. Yeah, I do have the flame rod equipped. I think it's supposed to enhance fire magic, but even at its enhanced rate, it's still doing this. Looking good so far. Oh shit, that guy was kind of camouflaged. I forgot the one next to Caesaria. I forgot that guy was there. I think I'm gonna die now. Crap. How can you nobles live as you do and yet hold your head so high? We are not cattle. We are humans, no less than you. What flaw do you hold there to be in us? That we were born between a different set of walls? Do you know what it means to hunger? To sup for months on naught but broth of bean? Why must we be made to starve that you might grow fat? You call us thieves, but it is you who steal from us the right to live. You, no less human than we? Ha! Now there's a beastly thought. You've been less than we from the moment your base-born father fell upon your mother in whatever gutter saw you sired. You've been cattle since you came into the world, drenched in common blood. By whose decree? Who decides such foul and absurd things? 'Tis heaven's will. Heaven's will? You would pin your bigotry on the gods? No god would fain forgive such sin, much less embrace it. All men are equal in the eyes of gods. Men, yes, But the gods have no eyes for cattle. You speak of devils, not gods. Holy shit. Ramza, is this woman truly our enemy? Well now. Obviously, you know, it goes without saying that we are looking like the bad guys in this story. I mean, if there's ever going to be a story, like a class story, between the haves and the have-nots, usually you're going to, you know, the heroes are the ones who are the have-nots. It's very rare. Almost never happens that the nobility / the rich ones, the powerful ones, the divine ones or whatever, are the ones that are actually still the good guys of the story. So there's definitely a are we the baddies here situation, but how is it actually going to play out, we're going to have to see. Does it mean that maybe our objective shifts in terms of we defeat everyone but her? Because already obviously they're starting to question the situation here. 44, 70, 61. Yeah, I guess we're kind of weirdly blocked off. For a second I was like, why can't I move? So 82. I'm going to die soon. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. We're screwed. Our only chance is to try and somehow get away far enough. Yeah, we're not going to do anything with an attack, so I think at least we can maybe, if we're going to die anyway, we might as well just die having used one more move. So I think attack is the one that I can use to at least do a bit more damage. So it's pretty common here that I'm losing someone, but I'm kind of ending the fights with enough people still intact. Because the charge time is too long, so this guy's going to get a turn and kill me as soon as it's his turn. So I kind of have no choice. 18, 75, it's not bad, you know. 1500%. I think I might as well just do this. Although I could get parried. This guy has no parry, at least. Yeah, so we're going to die here, just not fast enough. But is there any spell that I have that's quicker? Yeah, they're all 25s. I think this will increase our chances of killing it in one hit. Okay. So, still take our chances to move here. Maybe there's a small chance we somehow get far enough. I don't think so, but it's worth a try. Okay. Deleter. Time to delete this guy. Yeah, especially Argarth, man. He's super harsh. Wonder how it's going to go. Are they going to pretty much all have a change of heart, or is there going to be a parting of ways here? So I managed to save the white mage, which was nice. What is this guy going to do? Nice. Whose turn is next? Yeah, okay. $40, 0. He's going to get the next turn, so I think that's... I'm going to try and, like, take everyone out, maybe, first, or... Basically, I don't know if the game's going to give me any kind of choice here about whether or not I kill her or not. I mean, she might end up becoming an ally. I know whose side I'm on, morally. So I'd rather not kill her, but I just don't know if I can't progress unless I do. I mean, since my objective is to take her out, I feel like still we probably should just do it. Anyway, for now, let's just take this guy out. Yeah. Really strong physical attacks here, very impressive. Let's use an item. I don't think this one thief is going to be able to do anything to us on that side, so I think we should be alright. They only hit me for 12 last time, so I'm kind of hoping that it's the same thing again. Ah, this was a mistake. I should have faced the other way. That's annoying. Fine. Yeah, that's fine. She was pretty much going to die anyway. That's not a huge deal. Okay. Yeah, so they are going for like a bit of a clear out here. Okay. Cheeky backstab here. Let's try and get this guy. Wow, 72. Holy crap, man. He's just one punch man and everything here. That's nuts. Yeah, unfortunately she can't do anything from there. Might as well still heal herself, though. Unfortunately, we don't seem to be picking up any crystals or anything from the other guys, which is a bit of a shame, but oh well. Ah, almost. When's her next turn? Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Damn. Okay. Didn't want to do it. But if even the guest control characters are basically gunning for her and killing her, then... I mean, he was the one who literally said, is this woman our enemy? And then he just went and killed her, so... Pff, I don't think I have much of a choice. Lay down your sword. Resist us not, and your life will yet be spared. So I guess she's KO'd, not dead. Well, there you go, victorious. So once again, one of my characters ended the fight dead, but I think they missed basically that one turn. So, nice. Another iron sword and a bronze shield. Cool. So other than the first fight of the session, I think it's been generally much better. I'm no more than cattle to you, am I? So have my head and be done with it. Do you truly hold us to be so foul? Do it, Ramza. She fights as a corpse. Let her become one for true. She's a foe and a traitor, an enemy of House Beowulf. The world has no place for such wretches. Her claim to life is forfeit. Wow, man, he's so harsh. Spare her now, and you place your seal on the warrants for our own deaths. It's her or us, Ramza. Strike her down. Try as I might, Ramza, I cannot think this woman our enemy. Have you lost your wits? This woman is no more cattle than you or I. You would turn against our cause, Deleter? I ought to have expected as much. You deny me even the mercy of an honourable death. A pox on you and your pity. So long as you bear the name Beowulf, you will ever remain an enemy to me. You do well to remember that. Wow. Deleter, what have we done? A pox on your pity indeed. Damn. Okay, so already a fork in the road is starting to show itself here. Egros, high seat of Galleon. The Beolve Manse. No, I won't go. Release me. Be quick about it. You're hurting me. Let go. Zalbarg. Time to cut losses. Almost another kidnapping there. Alma, are you unhurt? Yes, I'm fine, but Tetra... Yes, I know. Lord Brother! Worry not, I am fine. Alma, are you alright? They did not harm me, but you're bleeding badly. In no fevered dream would I have thought the brigade so bold to strike us here. They must have come for me. 5 among our guard are slain, and Tetra taken. Find them. Search every den and dovecote if you must. Please, brother, you mustn't speak. Bloody rebels. Ooh. Dice Dark! Someone! Anyone! Yeah, hard to tell if that was a death or a KO. That's always the thing with these bloody pixel stuff. Sometimes you think someone's definitely dead, and then it turns out they're just KO'd. I think it's a bit harder to tell. Anyway, this is a good point for me to save. It's been quite a long sesh, but I think I've made some more progress. And again, I'm starting to get more and more used to it. I think with this session, it was a little bit more of like some of the abilities, some of the jobs, a bit more of the equipment, starting to use a bit more of the AoE stuff. Like not specifically always targeting the unit, targeting a tile instead. Trying to understand sort of range and space a little bit better. So it's starting to click a little bit more, but you really have to stay on your toes. And I think there's been one fight that I repeated twice, and other than that, it's not been too bad. But it can definitely trip you up, and I think depending on your setup and what it is you're facing, I can definitely really, really see why some people already up until this point would have had some serious trouble. And, well, for the rest of the game to come, I don't know if it's one of those where you get over the curve, and then it starts to become like it settles in, it becomes relatively kind of normal difficulty throughout, or if basically the game continues to ramp up, and it's kind of relentless in terms of its difficulty and challenge. That remains to be seen. I mean, for now, you can definitely tell there's a steep learning curve, but hopefully I'm kind of making my way up it. And I wouldn't say I've got to any kind of stage where it's been like kind of really frustrating and I'm feeling lost and I don't understand why I can't progress or, you know, why I lost the battle and that kind of thing. And it does seem to me like you can kind of go back and forth some of these green bits to potentially trigger random encounters if you want. And you could use those to kind of level up a little bit if you need to as well. So yeah, putting all of those pieces together and obviously drawing on my general experience from Final Fantasy, even though it plays very differently, like so much more of it is about where you are on the battlefield and like the structure of the battlefield. And it is definitely living up to its name of tactics. But I think I'm keeping up okay so far as like a blind run first timer. And I'm looking forward to trying out more in the next session. Okay, my friends, it is time for me to start a new session here. Again, from the editing, this is one of those series where I have absolutely no idea how much of any given session I'm going to keep and how much I'm going to edit. So normally I can get a ballpark idea. Like if let's say I've recorded for just over 3 hours, I know that I can roughly get about 6 episodes out of it because it's about half an hour per episode. But this one you could record for 3 hours, you might end up seeing like an hour and a half, an hour and 50, 2 hours 10, 2 hours and 50. So there might be a little bit of this kind of, I summarize at the end of a session, and it doesn't always coincide with the end of an episode. But I think sometimes it's still good to kind of throw those summaries in, just to give you a bit of a kind of a roundup of where I'm at in terms of how I'm feeling about the game so far. So I'm going to probably keep that in editing. But this is going to be a new session, and I'm going to do my best to continue to make progress with Final Fantasy Tactics. So, we had just concluded events at the Brigand's Den, and where did I need to go next? It's probably... Was it back to Egros? Probably. Let's have a quick look at this. I think basically I ended the session having not looked at this stuff afterwards. I do know that the monk did really well in the last battle that we did, which was really nice. And I can now teach him a move +1, which is going to be nice. Let's give him this one. We've already started to see like how big movement is going to be. Okay, so what was this again? Yeah, I don't know, because he's like, his normal attack is already so powerful, is it worth just waiting here? This gives him a bit of range. This is kind of nice. I think we're healing a lot with potions and it gives people other stuff to do anyway, so maybe I stick with move +1 and I go for some of these instead. Because, I mean, the nice thing about this is that it doesn't seem to be kind of hierarchical in the sense that, say, to be able to learn Shockwave, you have to kind of go in order. If you don't want to, you can kind of just ignore like the lower level stuff and just immediately save up for the high level thing. So, I'm not saying I'm going to do that, but it could be interesting. Damn, that is hugely valuable. Sheesh. 1,300 is massive. I think because his normal attack is already quite powerful, I feel like maybe doing this might be nice. Okay. Let's see the rest of the squad. What did I want to do here? I think I want to teach her the move +1 as well. And honestly, at this stage, I might just leave it. Like, counter tackle, we can find counter abilities with other stuff too. Maybe we should at least have like one archer person just to see what it unlocks. Maybe it unlocks thief, and Attila could become a thief character. So just for the sake of seeing what it can unlock in the future, because I'm sure there's jobs that I can't access until I increase my archer level first. So I don't yet have a bow, but still, I'm sure we can, well, we can equip a shield, for example. And... so I think I'm just going to wait for this one. I can maybe already get to like an aim +3 within one fight. Quick crossbows. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we'll leave it like that for now. Also, quick thing. Yep. Yeah, he can move all over the place now. Alright, how are we doing? I wanted an arise, or like a raise. That's good. Alright, save the rest. Oh, she's unlocked Mystic. That's cool. What is, does it say what it does? Mystic arts to bend the forces of the cosmos to his or her own will. Oh, nice. Amount used by the opponent. Okay. Umbra. Robs targets of sight, reducing the success rate of their physical attacks. Ooh, I see. Belief, disbelief. Affect atheist. So defaith is just called atheist in this one. Corruption. Transform the target into a zombie. Wow. Sheesh. This is cool. A bit of a saboteur kind of job here. That's dope. Okay. But is it always like as soon as you unlock like a job that you like just jump to it, or is it better to kind of stick around till you kind of learn what you need first, or is it always... I think I should stick a little bit first. Like, there's still, I think, definitely some things I need to learn as a white mage. And then I'll definitely make a jump to Mystic. That's likely. Yeah, I would like the move +1, honestly, but... And my boy Rashad. He can be a time mage now. Okay. So, They go, so it's black mage, time mage as the combo, and then white mage, okay. I put the word saboteur in my head, I'm already thinking of saboteur. Mystic is the word I'm looking for. Now, let's start here. Magic counter, arcane strength. We can learn a level 2 spell here. I feel like having at least one level 2 is going to be nice, right? How much MP? 12. It's not too bad. So I think I'm going to keep the white and the black mage for a little longer. I think I want to learn another ability or two before I try to move them. I don't think we have to immediately jump every single time we get a chance. And this one I'll kind of just hope that they eventually get, like, passively up to a move +1. Deleter. Yeah, I want to move +1 for him as well. So then I'm going to wait. Yeah, might as well teach him this, I think. I think I'll wait for Raise. I feel like Raise is probably still the most important of the bunch. Do that anyway. And Argarth.